Okay, a very good afternoon to you, lovely viewers, wherever you are welcome on board with us. We thank God Almighty for giving us another opportunity for us to be here to learn, because this particular episode is quite exceptional. Let me put it this way, because normally you do engage doctor one-on-one, but today I happen to be on set with him, simple because something is very fascinating. People are asking questions, and some of us as broadcasters, as journalists, we have to get closer so that indeed we also be in the better position to be asking questions as to what is this, what is the use of it, and so on and so forth. So today, don't be surprised at all. My name still remains Abass CAESAR. So you can simply choose and call me the Holy Banda Boy on the platform for Secret of Health. TV. Yes, TV. Today's platform, normally, doctor will be engaging one-on-one and be educating you about the uses of herbs, your challenges, and kind of troubles in your life, because I'm not in the position to tell everything about you guys, a lovely viewers out there, but he is in the better position because he have been engaging you a lot. For me, I have a personal case, a special case, like I said, an exceptional case. I'll be asking him about this, this individual, what do you call it, herbs. I want the education about it, because I've been following him too. I can see a lot of things on his fingertip that he's educating the masses. So that is the reason why I'm also here. So don't be surprised at all. You are welcome on board. Doc, how are you?
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Let me also say thanks for opening up to us.
Okay.
Yes.
We are serving mankind and we are serving humanity. And when God gives you a certain, knowledge, he didn't give you that knowledge for your own self or for your own good, but he gave it to you to, impart that knowledge onto, others. So we are serving God, and at the same time, we are serving humanity. That is why you have been seeing me doing all what I'm doing, and I'm still doing it. Today I can see you are surprised to see a whole lot of herbs here. I definitely know that you are going to ask me the uses of these individual herbs.
Because when I was coming, I intentionally brought these two.
Okay.
And then from the two, I realized you also added about three.
Yes, I added
so
about
that
three.
You brought it.
Yes.
A lot of people are asking me on radio and TV that, oh, this doctor, he prescribed this and so forth. After applying it, the result is so amazing. I said, wow, is that so? Then continue. So for me, I also want to have a feel of it. You understand? There are certain things you don't need to be told. You also have to engage the person so that you get into details and see how best it can also impact on our lives and others. Look, let's segregate the issues, because already we are setting the ball rolling.
Yes.
Let me start from this.
So this one you see is pawpaw leaves. And pawpaw leaves, we have them male and female.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, we have.
They are also married.
Yeah. All these herbs and plants comes into two, male and female.
Wow.
Like normal
human beings.
Yes. Everything God created, He created them in twos, male and female. So this pawpaw leaf particular is a male pawpaw leaves. The Akan people will say Bema or Nini. And this one, it doesn't bear any fruit. You understand? It bears these white flowers.
That's small
flowers.
Okay,
that's the only thing it does. So those who even have such plants in their compound normally approve them off, simply because it normally gives them more work to do, especially in the morning or especially after rains.
It will never bear any fruit for you to also enjoy.
No. It is just there and
just to be there by the place.
Shedding the flowers, that's it. And this is what mostly the bears will come and pick. The bears will come and pick, transfer it onto a male, a female pawpaw tree, and then there's going to be what we call something that great people will tell you, and then eventually there will be female pawpaw leaves or female pawpaw plant, and that bears, fruit. I hope you are. So this one, it only bears what do you call it, flowers. And this flower is not just, a normal flower. It is one of the most powerful medicine. It is used in treatment of diabetes. It is used in the treatment of stomach ulcer. It is used in the treatment of, asthma and cough and so on and so forth. That flower. So
that's also that
that's
white
small
one.
white flower.
Not the leaves,
not even the leaves,
but the flower.
Yes, the flower alone. I'm just telling you the benefit of the flower alone. Now let's come back to the leaves, because we don't have the flower here. It just came into our discussion. This pawpaw leaves you see have a very strong effect on diseases such as typhoid fever. If you know anyone who is suffering or battling with typhoid fever, the person should just look for pawpaw leaves. And with that, it doesn't matter whether it is male
or female.
They all give the same, functions or the same effect. I hope you understand. So typhoid is one of the best, thing this plant normally heals. And moving away from typhoid, it is also very good in the treatment of hepatitis. Now currently the most common disease which is affecting the masses is liver disease. Have you realized that?
Yeah.
Yes, liver disease. Even in your own workplace, sometimes people will be brought to you to solicit funds for liver transplant, blah blah. This plant is very, very powerful and effective when it comes to the treatment of hepatitis. So whether it is hepatitis B, hepatitis C, hepatitis A, this plant is capable of addressing that. And not only that, it is also very good in the treatment of fatty liver.
Okay.
So in general, I would say that when it comes to the liver, you cannot go treating the liver without adding these leaves too. So that is benefit, one of its benefits.
So doctor, how do you apply this? We all know we have purpose around. You have now educated us to know the difference between the female and the male.
Yeah, the male.
And the female ones, the male ones, the birds will feed on it.
Yes.
And they send the flower to the female.
Female.
The reproduction will start from there. Okay.
So that the female will bear a fruit. That's how God
which we call pawpaw.
Pawpaw.
Then we will also consume it. Wow.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So it is the male pawpaw plant which feeds the female.
So there should be what we call transmission from the male one to the female. If not,
through the help of bees.
The bees
and other insects.
So they have to feed on the male one and then get the flower to the female. So the production will take place.
Yes, that's how God created.
So this one, after getting this, how do you apply it?
Yes, the application is very simple. You have two ways of applying it. You can either apply it, in its fresh form by washing it. Maybe when you get a handful like this, wash it very nicely, thoroughly, so that all the dirt and debris will be washed away. After that, you transfer everything into your blender, and then you pour onto it about maybe a handful like this will go with about 750 ml of water. You blend it. Having blended it, then you can then sieve and extract only the juice, and then you start taking it. So the person who is suffering from either typhoid, hepatitis, or any form of liver disease will take 1 full glass in the morning, 1 full glass in the afternoon, 1 full glass in the evening.
3 times a day?
2 or 3 times a day. And this person should continue using this for at least 1 month, 2 months, getting to 3 months.
Wow.
Yes, so that is the application number 1. Application number 2, the person can dry the leaves up in a room temperature or in a room, area, to give it, a proper dry for maybe a week. After that, the person can start making tea out of the dried, leaves. You understand? So you get a handful of the dry leaves, which will go with at least 600 ml of water.
Boil it
in on fire for 10 to 15 minutes. After that, the tea is ready. You drink 1 cup of the tea in the morning, 1 cup in the afternoon, 1 cup in the evening, 2 or 3 times a day.
Okay.
You understand?
That means the choice is yours now. Our lovely viewers, audience out there. This one, doctor is impacting a lot. And he has a lot on his fingertips. That's why we are close to him. So that at the end of the day, we also stand to get the fruit of his labor. So this one, those who are suffering from diabetes,
yes,
typhoid fever, and then hepatitis. Okay, you wash it thoroughly.
Any form of liver
disease. Okay, liver diseases. You wash it thoroughly, and then you will not apply anything.
You don't apply anything.
Only water.
Only water. You can choose to add ginger, because ginger too is very good for the liver and all that. So the person can choose to add ginger, but if you get only the leaves, you are okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The education, the ball is in your court now. Let me move to another one because we don't have enough time. But this one is very sharp.
Yeah, very. It has several tones on it. Yes. Botanically, you can call it Lantana Camara.
The scent is very.
It has a very nice aroma. Yes. God is wonderful.
Wow.
That's why I always preach that people should come back to nature.
Wow.
Because nature is the only way. You understand? It has a very sweet aroma. It is one of the most popular plants here on this platform and on other social media, simply because since the beginning of last 2 years thereabout, we started campaigning about this plant. Do you know why we started campaigning about it? Because it has this unique way of treating all form of brain disorders.
Wow.
Talking of bipolar.
Okay.
Talking of Alzheimer's. Talking of Parkinson's disease.
Yeah.
You understand?
Your body will be vibrating.
Schizophrenia.
Okay.
Depression and so on and so forth. And also, it is also very good for memory loss. So if you have a kid who is not doing well in school, just start giving it to him or her, and I can assure you that the person's memory is going to be top notch.
Okay, doctor, without waiting much time, we don't have enough time on our hands. So with this one, you mentioned only the botanical name, but what about some of us lay people on the street?
So botanically, I was about to tell the botanical and then the common name when you asked me about the uses. So the botanical name is called Lantana Camara.
Lantana Camara.
Lantana Camara.
Okay.
And then it is popularly known here in Ghana as Ananse Dokuno.
Ananse Dokuno.
Ananse Dokuno.
Okay.
Ananse Kenke. Ananse Dokuno.
Okay.
Yes.
Whilst we are feeding on ordinary Kenke made by maize. This one too is for Ananse.
Ananse.
Okay.
This is the Dokuno.
Okay.
The Dokuno. This one.
Okay.
In the olden days, let me give you a brief history about the name, where it got its name. In our Akan or in our African folk tales, Ananse is one of the most brilliant
and wisest
character in all our folk tales. Especially when you come to Ghana, Anansesem. That is why it is even called Anansesem, because all the folk tales involve the almighty Ananse. And he has proven over the years to be a character who is more brilliant and more wisest among his peers. You understand? So in history, they realized that this is the fruit Ananse normally enjoy or feed on, which has given Ananse all the brains, all the wise.
Okay.
Because they were researching to know where he got his knowledge from.
Okay.
Because Ananse will meet about 10 people and he will outsmart all of them.
He's always wise and prudent.
Wise and prudent. Ananse.
Very, very wise.
So his peers, when you are leading people, when people can't beat you, sometimes they try to find where your source of power,
your weakness.
Also. So they went and then researched and realized that secretly and privately, this is what Ananse has been feeding on and has been giving it all the knowledge and then the sharpness.
The sharpness.
So at the end, hence they name the plant ananse skinke, ananse dokono, ananse
Okay.
dokono. So in reality, this plant has proven to be one of the most powerful food plant for the brain. It is food for the brain. No matter how your brain is weak, when you start consuming this plant, definitely the brain is going to come back.
Okay, so somebody with a retarded brain.
Absolutely, this is the solution. That's why I said it is one of the most popular plant on this platform, Secrets of Health. You understand? And it is also very good for paralysis, stroke.
Okay.
Yes. So you know, stroke
got to do with the brain.
to do with the brain. You understand? So definitely, when you apply this on a stroke patient, he will recover immediately by the grace of Almighty God.
Wow.
Now, you ask me how to use it.
Yes.
The usage is very simple. All you need to do is to get plenty of it. But before you go to fetch it, it has this thorn. I don't know whether the camera can capture it. It has this sharp thorn. So when you are going for it, it will just, you know, hurt you. So mostly, I normally advise if you are going, you go with your scissors. Understand? You go with your scissors. Get plenty of it. Get plenty of it. You can identify it with this, you know, flowers.
Okay.
It has several colors, but unfortunately for us, we got one color. You can see yellow. It has yellow, sometimes blue, sometimes violet like this, pink, and so on.
Yeah, that's true. Some
white.
Some
white and yellow. Yes, you can see it white and yellow, and you can also identify it with this berry. Yes, the fruit. When the fruit ripes, it turns from green to black.
Okay.
Anytime the fruit ripes, and bears normally feeds on it much. So you get a handful like this. You wash it thoroughly with, you know, water, and if possible salt water. After that, you can transfer it into your cooking pot or your silver. Then you pour onto it about 600 to 750 ml of water. Allow it to boil on fire for 10 minutes, getting to 15 minutes.
So this 600 and 700 ml of water,
it's like
with somebody out there.
So this one is 750 ml of water.
Okay, let's say you can use this.
One bottle. One medium size.
After washing it thoroughly. Then you pour this whole into a pot.
And then you boil it with it for 10 to 15 minutes.
But this one will not go dry.
If it goes dry, fine.
Or you can boil it.
You can boil it fresh in its state. Yes, you can boil it either in a dried form or in its fresh form like this.
Okay.
You will still get the phytochemicals and then the medicinal property you need.
Okay.
I hope you understand. So this is example of 750 ml of water.
Okay.
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 Belakwa, you have to come. We are giving you free mileage.
Okay.
Now, so I think you have understood.
So after boiling this one,
1 cup in the morning, 1 cup in the afternoon, 1 cup in the evening.
Okay.
The person will be taking it either twice or
so it will come in which form? In which color?
The color will be, if you boil it in its fresh form, you will see the color very nice green. Green color.
Okay.
Very, very nice and aromatic as the leaf itself, you know, goes. Very, very aromatic for that matter. Very, very amazing.
Why in the morning, afternoon, and the
evening? Maybe about 200 ml of water.
Okay.
Will be 1 teacup.
Okay.
1 morning. All after food or before food. You can take it.
You can take it before meal or after meal.
After meal.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, the 2 down. What about this one?
Yes,
it looks at what my Cam brothers will call a champo.
Yes, exactly.
Am I right?
You are right.
Okay.
You have to come and join us because it seems you are.
But I'm learning from you. I'm learning from you.
Yes.
The production team, I'm learning from you. I feel she knows a lot.
Absolutely. Scientifically, it is called Chromolaena odorata.
Okay.
Chromolaena odorata, and in English you can call it siam leaves. Siam leaves. Yes, you can call it siam leaves. And then when you come to Ghana, we call it a champon leaves, as you rightly said. And in some part of Nigeria, they call it awolowo leaves. Awolowo leaves. You understand?
The name named after their late president Awolowo.
Well, I don't know. You are a journalist, so definitely you know much in that area than me. Awolowo leaves. You understand? This was the plant. I remember when we were kids, anytime we go out there and hurt ourselves or injured ourselves, we would just come easily pick few of the leaves, and then we would just spit on it, and then smash it like this, and then you see that some water will be coming out from it. Then you apply onto the affected area, and within 30 seconds to 1 minute the blood will stop coming. This was what we were using. So when I grew up and started doing this, all my research, I realized that if a woman is bleeding non-stop, we have several menstrual disorders, amenorrhea, dysmenorrhea, and all that. Hemorrhagia is a situation whereby the woman is bleeding non-stop. Instead of her to bleed for, when every woman is
a number of days,
she has a number of days she have to bleed. Some will bleed 3 days, some will menstruate 4 days, 5 days, 7 days maximum. But there are some women, they normally menstruate more than 7 days,
which is not normal.
It is not normal. So when it gets to that stage, what will happen to the woman is that she is going to lose a lot of blood, and she will definitely going to suffer from anemia. I hope you understand.
Shortage of blood.
Shortage of blood. Now, one of the effective plants such a woman can use is a champon leaves, awolowo leaves. All she need to do is to just get plenty of the leaves. Get plenty of it, wash them very nicely, then she will boil it. She won't add anything to it. She should just boil it and start drinking it. And by the grace of Almighty God, the blood is going to stop, one time, by the grace of God. And it doesn't stop there. It is also very effective in the treatment of waist pain. There are some men and women, like just as we are just sitting like this, if we are supposed to, stand up, some of them normally will find it difficult because of their back pain.
Backache.
Yes. If you have any backache or back pain or waist pain, so to speak, all you need to do is to just get plenty of it. Wash it very nicely. Then you grind it. You can add ginger to it. Grind it. After grinding it, then you mix it with water. Little water, maybe about 500 to 600 ml of water. Mix it with it, and then you sieve it out. Having sieved it out, then you go look for your enema syringe, popularly known in Ghana as bentua. Enema syringe, bentua. And then you pump the whole mixture into it, take it to the washroom, and then pump it into your system as enema. And then you leave it there for maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, depending on how you can
hold on to it.
Then after that, you can just go and dispose it. Do it every 3 days. So for instance, if you do it, let's say today, you won't do it until next 3 days. Then you repeat the same thing. The following next 3 days, you repeat the same thing, on and on and on, until you are done with it. And I can assure you that by the time you are done with that of 3 term or 2 or 3 term, your waist pain, you will be like, a young boy or a young girl with that strong,
those of you out there, wonderful audience, if you are a woman and you are going through this kind of situation, you are having a challenge with regard to your periodical shortages here and there, definitely you have to apply this one too. You understand? Anemic is very serious case, because shortage of blood in the system, if you are not careful, that one to send you to your early graves.
Absolutely.
So you can apply this one. And then young men out there and our old people too, lifting heavy weights here and there, you can go through this sort of challenges too, experiencing backache and so forth. You can also do it. But doctor, before we go to our next leap, you this way, is that not it?
Yes. Now you can, with this, you can,
or
you can take it together with the whole branches.
The whole branches.
Soft. Maybe you won't use the hard part.
The hard part. But you can use this one.
The branch, because the branch is soft, so you can blend everything together.
Or
you if you don't have a grinding stone, you can use blender to blend it.
Okay, this way.
Yes, this way. So you transfer it into your blender or your grinding stone.
After washing it thoroughly.
After washing it thoroughly.
Okay.
Then you grind it very well.
Okay.
Add maybe a piece of ginger to it.
Okay.
And then
nothing more.
Nothing more.
Okay.
Just grind it.
Okay.
God, this one, I remember. I don't know if he's watching. He would know. I'm talking about him. He works at VIP.
Okay.
Parcel. So one day I went to send some parcel to Accra, and he saw me say, "Oh doc, I have been watching you, but my problem is this our work. We sit down a lot. So my waist and my power
he's not able to perform
well in the other room. So I just give him the instruction to go look for this and then use it as I just said. Can you imagine that he has brought me about 2 or 3 people who have come and bought medicine? Okay. That one I didn't show them, but they have come to buy medicine from me. So it tells you that it is indeed effective, because he has really enjoyed it very, very well.
Wow.
So if you have any form of waist pain, don't joke with awolowo leaves. And then if you are a lady too, you are menstruating more than the days you are supposed to menstruate, you can use it to stop the
finally we are nailing it. It's almost the same, but one is dry and one is very fresh.
Absolutely.
So what is the use of this dry one and then this fresh one?
Okay, I can say that virtually they all have similar performance. Okay. But there is this slight difference in them. For instance, if it is if it is fresh like this, you see this part. Yeah. You see only this part, this area. Yeah. When you harvest only the middle area, okay, there is this juice in it because it is soft. Yeah. There's this juice in it. When you crush that juice and crush it, or when you crush the whole thing, transfer it into your cup or a cylinder, your cylinder, glass cylinder, or jug, so to speak. Then you pour onto it about 400 to 500 ml of a very hot water and allow it to stay there for maybe 1 hour to 2 hours. This infusion of the middle part, it goes a very long way to treating gonorrhea and syphilis.
Sexually infected diseases.
Infected. Here we don't say those words here.
Oh, that's so.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm sorry. I thought I'm on radio, another channel. Sorry.
The red app owner dislike it at all. But with time you
no, I'll get used to it.
You get used to it because.
So, doctor, I want you to demonstrate it. Okay. When you are talking of the middle distance, yes, I want you to demonstrate it.
So the camera is capturing it. So we are. So let me use the scissor. Your scissors. So let me do this way. Okay. I'm taking the middle part, the whole of the middle part away.
Okay.
Like this. So this one.
Okay.
So all you need to do is to fold them. Get plenty of it. You can crush them a bit.
Okay.
To make them tender.
Okay.
Then this is what you are going to transfer into your glass jar or your cup. Okay. Or anything that has a lid on it.
Okay.
Then you pour onto it about 500 ml of very hot water. Okay. And just allow it there to infuse for 1 hour, getting to 2 hours. After that, you can start drinking the juice, the water.
Okay. Means this juice will dissolve into
the water.
Okay.
It is very powerful. Or if you don't have time for that, you can be chewing on it. And then you squeeze in the juice. Okay. Because it is a bit watery. Okay. There is water in it, so you can chew it as your chewing stick if you want it the simplest way.
Just like you are in the house doing something, you are washing or you are cooking or something.
You can chew.
You can even decide to cut it into pieces, and then you start
consuming it and then chewing.
By chewing it, and then you swallow
the juice.
The juice.
Yes, if you don't want it, that way.
But you make sure you clean it.
You clean it. Oh, everything. If this one was clean, I would have chewed it. My people, they know me. I always chew things rough here.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is what you do. Now bring this thing, the leaves itself.
The leaves.
The leaves itself too is very good when it comes to the treatment of diabetes. Diabetes, very, very powerful. You can either grind it in its fresh form like this, wash it, then you grind it on a grinding stone, then you dilute it with water or blender, then you dilute it with water, squeeze the juice and start drinking it. It drops the sugar level down drastically.
Okay.
This one, pawpaw leaves, you can see it here. When you travel to the likes of Germany, Sweden, Europe, and other European countries, this one is sold like 20, for instance, like this one, for instance, you get it in a grocery shop for either 40 euros or 20 euros. This one, but look at them, free of charge. Bonto, you don't buy it. Now, when it dries up, that is where the main work is. Yeah. The dried one.
This is the dry one. This is the dry one.
The dried one. This one, when anything regarding the lungs, it is the food for the lungs. So, starting from pneumonia, starting from bronchitis, asthma, cough, any lung-related condition, this is it. You see how light it is?
Yeah, very,
that
very
is how light the lungs is.
Wow.
The lung of a cow, how it very light. This one too is light. And this one, it is also very good for people who want to stop smoking. It cleans. So when this one, you give it to a smoker, someone who have been smoking for many years. Chain smoker. The moment the person start taking the tea of this, the person will stop smoking. Because one, it will be detoxifying the lungs. So the lung will come to realize that now I have gotten someone who is cleaning me. So it will always give the signal to the brain that this turkey, this, wanting to drink, wanting to smoke, the brain will just stop it. The dopamine.
It will not come up again.
The dopamine will stop releasing into your blood system. That is the addiction hormone, which is the dopamine.
Just to hold on to it.
Just to hold on to it so that it can cleanse the lungs.
Okay, the cleaning process will continue. So after the cleaning, they will not accept anything.
If the person is sitting, because one, let me tell you, if you are using this for to stop smoking, let me be frank with you, you are not going to get it lightly. At least you are going to pass through what we call withdrawal syndrome.
Okay.
So it is going to shake you off a bit. It is going to...
It is a bit challenging.
Challenging.
Okay.
Maybe if you are lucky, within 1 week, 2 weeks, it is going to drag you for 1 week, 2 weeks, getting to 3 weeks, depending on how long you have been, smoking. So right after you recover from that, withdrawal syndrome, even way before you are done with your medication or with your therapy, you won't like the smell and the scent of smoke again.
So how do you apply it?
Very simple. As you can see it being dry. And I'm not done with its benefit. I'll come back again. But as you can see, being dried up like this, just wash it. In this one, for instance, you wash it very thoroughly to take off all these dirt, and then you transfer it into your cooking pot or your silver. Then you add a plenty. You have to get a plenty, maybe a 2 handful. Therefore, you add about 1.5 liters of water to it, and then you boil it like 10 to 15 minutes. After that, you get your tasteless tea. It is tasteless. It is not bitter, neither sweet.
It's just like water.
It's just like water. Then you start taking your thing.
So for this one too, how many times?
3 times a day. It's okay.
Morning, afternoon,
and this same method goes for all the diseases, whether it is for asthma, whether it is for bronchitis, whether it is for pneumonia, blah blah blah. And then when this one too is combined with ginger, I'm speaking to the men. We can't come here and without touching where the men's interests are. If you combine it with ginger, it is also very powerful tool that a man can use in order to up his game in the other room.
Okay. It will enhance your performance
in the other room.
Okay.
Very, very powerful. It is manpower when it is combined with ginger.
You add ginger to this tasteless,
and then you drink it. Very, very amazing. Very good for that. Next time we come here, you see we are in a distance. I will show you the benefit of the root, and
the root
maybe that will be our next program when we meet again, by the grace of God. You understand? So that is that for you, and it is also very good for diabetes. The first time I treated this, leaf was diabetes, and the feedback I got was amazing. Was amazing. So diabetes is also very good for it. So if you have asked me all, asked me about all these herbs, these are the brief summary of all the herbs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. My dear listener, a viewer, a lovely one, of course, I'm educated because things are very challenging. When people come and start telling you the benefit of all these things, normally they will not tell you straight for you to also get a sense of it, to even apply it at home. That's why after listening to all this, I decided to know there is only another avenue for me to get it addressed and then get the benefit and the uses of it and how to use it. I came with mine. You also added the rest. I believe all of us are now in a better position to either apply it on our own. But don't hesitate. Please, if you have any challenges, there are some of these issues. It may be not for public consumption. You want to engage the doctor himself, you can call the number. You know where to get him. You understand? If you are on this platform, you know where to get doctor, so that you engage him one on one. Oh, doctor, you talk about this one.
You talk in the comments area.
And subscribe the comments, to the channel as well. Subscribe to the channel.
Very, very important.
It's very, very important. For year, you get the education.
And if you want to see my brother, you see, every day I will just come here and then speak to you. Nobody is there to push me to the wall. Now my brother has, come here to really push me to the wall.
Because I also have my own. People are asking me.
So definitely you could see that today's video is quite unique because I've been able to vomit out all what it needs. If it were to be me alone, I would just touch few about this and then I will go. But because you came and you push me more, I think at the end of the day, viewers has been able to, benefit.
You will be pushing him.
If you want us to, if you want him to be coming or to be on this, channel, please let us know in the comment area. And in so doing, don't forget to click onto the notification bell to get all our notifications. And above all, subscribe to the channel and be part of us.
All of us, let's come together. Let's come and merge, okay? Then we will start pushing him. He has a lot in him. You understand? For us to get the benefit, let's start pushing him. Once his doors are always open, all the avenues, we have to utilize this so that at least we will get the best from the natural resources that we have available. Elsewhere, all these things are being sold out. But here we have it in abundance and we don't know the use of it. You understand?
Absolutely.
So anything that you see around, be it fruit, be it root, be it whatever, they have the sources of benefit to us. God created us and then he added these things to us that we can utilize it when we are sick, we are ill or whatever. So I think today I'm okay for now. But I'll go and prepare another note. Inshallah, God willing. Once when I push him, I'll get the best out of him. Inshallah, you should also come on board.
I promise that when he pushes me, I will give him more. He's now challenging me. So I'm also going back.
Push and push.
I'm also going back to prepare myself to face him. Yeah.
So, lovely viewers, we are come to the end of the show. We thank you so much for also tuning in or also queuing in. But please don't forget, just like the page, share it to others so that they also get the benefit of what we are also getting today. Next week, inshallah, God willing, or in the course of the week,
Yes.
Doctor is going to prepare your questions and answers.
Yes.
Inshallah, I will also do the following.
Yes.
I will put it down. Whatever question that you ask, I will make sure I'll put it on paper. So our next engagement, it will be wow and Fanta Bruta. For this one, please don't forget to the men. You understand?
With ginger.
With ginger. Clean it thoroughly. After boiling it like a tea, add ginger to it. Take it in the morning, afternoon, and then in the evening. Don't tell me. They will even
add the ginger and boil it together.
So that it will be ginger plus dry leaves soluble.
Absolutely. All right, folks. Thank you.
Viewers, this is the end of it. They say all that start well should end well. So hopefully, God willing, another episode. And now that I've realized, Doctor, whenever he's pushed, he's ever ready to give his best. So come on board with me. Let us merge so that you support me from behind. I'll be pushing him so that you will get the best from him. May God bless him and protect him for us.
Thank you.
Inshallah, God willing. Hopefully in the course of the week. I can assure you, but anytime you see this, please key on it, like it, share it. Let me also have your comments. Any answer, any question that you want to ask, channel your grievances through me and I will seek redress with him. On this note, I'm saying bye-bye. My name still remains Abass CAESAR. You can simply choose and call me the only Banda boy. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.